Well, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Seeker's Bliss and welcome to your September 2024 update. Well, the month of August was interesting. The month of September, it is a knowing. I'm going to call the month of September, it's just like a knowing because when you know something, you know something. And it's like a knowing and being centered and balanced month. It's like a roller coaster. It's like the high part of the roller coaster and the low part of the roller coaster. You're going to have really high highs and really low lows. You will be processing things more, and then you will like sit on them because it's going to be like you're processing it. It's going to be like a doing, and the slow part is the part of when you just sit on what you've processed. September's going to feel like you've already been through this month. You're going to be like, wait a minute, it's September? I feel like I've already been through September. Even though, like, when you go to experience new stuff, it will just align lots of energy, like go getter, rest, right? So you'll be the go getter, or the doing is the heart center. The rest is because the mind goes into the heart. All right. There is a lot going on. I just want to go over a few things really quick. Um, Mercury is in Chiron, which makes the mind work faster. Just watch your decisions. Don't overreact about things. The second is the new moon, right? It's the Virgo new moon. It's gentle. It's talking about desires. It's like refinement, renewal. It's bringing in stability and communication with self and others. It may be hard to sleep, guys. The time is definitely uh, disordered. Make sure you're grounding. 4 planets are in retrograde until January. Uranus is breaking free. So, like, you're breaking free from out of date behaviors. A lot of sudden change. There are earthquakes coming this month of September, and there's going to be two timelines, a timeline of fear and a timeline of love. What are you going to choose? And in week 4 will be a good time to check out your timeline. All right, let's start. So week 1, we did have the new moon in Virgo on the 2nd. And this was an up day, or it should have been for a lot of you. So what this new moon could have done for you is, if you have a mental block and the world is telling you no, it's like there's a brick wall in front of you and you're just going to say, no, I'm just going to step around it. And you're spreading your wings because you're not accepting no. You have no limitations. And then there's going to be a day of rest. So it's going to be like a down day. So there may be some of us with a day of rest that you're going to eat like light snacks. You're not going to have like full meals. You're going to have smoothies. You're going to juice. You're going to eat your nuts, those things. But for some of us, because we understand that everybody's body is different, everybody's contract is different, everybody's journey is different, because of what you are having to do, you may have to eat heavy foods to ground you, because your vibration will be so far up, you will feel like you're not even laying on the ground. I mean, you will feel like you're not even standing on the ground. So you might want to eat some heavy foods, a whole meal, so that you can ground yourself back down. Guys, I tell y'all this every month. The heart space is needed. Again, Get up in that heart space, live there for the rest of your life. Don't ever come out. Just don't, please don't ever come out. So, come into your heart space all month. The balance between the head and the heart, that's what we're doing. We have been doing coming out of the head into the heart for the past at least 2 years. So we're not so much thinking with the head. We are starting first to think with our heart. So as you're balanced with the head and the heart, you will be centered. So instead of the thoughts, you will just be like a liquid movement of peace. You're ready to listen to your body. Like, you are so listening to your body and you're talking to your body, and I love it. And so does your N8. Woohoo! On the 6th. 6th is a great communication day with people and with spirit. Make sure you are out in the world making connections, planting seeds, or whatever it is that you do, because we need that. And today will be a great day. It is going to be a good throat chakra day. And this month, the throat chakra is supported like no other. So say what you've been wanting to say, my beautiful souls. Communication, growth, rest. So like talking is the growth. The opposite of talking is silence. And that is the rest. So you're going to talk a lot, and then you're going to be silent. Process. We go into the second week of September, and it's like, I'm telling you what, guys, and I tell you, me and Halo have done this. It is going to feel like, say, I'm just going to use my example, okay? So say you went to a music festival or concert with your daughter, and you're constantly looking to see if she's beside you, if she's okay. Does she need a drink? Like the person that you're with is like here and is just like, is always looking back to make sure you're okay. That's how spirit is going to be with you in the second week. It's just going to make sure you're okay. It's like, okay, now you're okay. You got a drink. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, are you hungry? Now let's eat. Now let's go to the next thing. I can't wait. This is so good, so good, so good. In the second week, the third week are like this. So for like 2 full weeks, you're being checked on and checked on and checked on and having fun, experiencing this, and you're okay. Let's experience another thing. I love that. So just like week 1, so we're doing this, right? We're experiencing, we're okay. And in week 1, we have fun, and then we're not doing. So it's like action, not action. It is doing and then rest. On the 8th, 10th, and 12th, those days are Pacific rest days. So like on the 7th, you will be doing a lot. And on the 9th is like, it'll be an aha. It'll be so clear and so pure. It's just a pure clarity. Then rest on the 10th. And then the 11th day. On the 11th of September, it's a download day. And it's, guys, this year, 9/11 is going to be very different. We are calling this day the day of brightness and the day of downloads. On this day, the stuff that happened on 9/11 gets healed from the ground up. That day was very traumatic and very trauma filled, and every year the energy is there and it's the same. And this day there's going to be these downloads and this brightness, and Mother Earth is ready to heal that spot. There's been a lot of people that have gone to heal the ground in that area, and it is happening. What everybody has asked for, it is happening on the 11th. So in 2025 on 9/11, it will not feel the same as it has been. And that is a breath of fresh air. So be bright, bright, bright. Then we come into the 13th. Guys, we've talked about this since April, about the boxes. All about the boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. Stay out of the box. We have stepped out of our box. We got rid of the thinking box, the survivor box, right? The memory box. I got to remember all this stuff. No, you don't. You will remember what you're supposed to remember. I'm just saying. Look at things different. This day will be a great day. And if I'm not mistaken, the 13th is on a Friday. So get together. It's the weekend. Plan some things with family and friends and play the what if game. What if I won the lottery? What if the road looked like this? Do a whole bunch of what ifs. And then on the 14th, you're not questioning nothing. You're resting. Whatever resting looks like. It means you're not talking, you're silent. It means you're not doing, you're not doing. Then let's roll on into the third week. So it's like you brought some energy up from your toes, right? And you're like, I got this. I'm in control. You guys are making really, really good choices. I see your fingerprints. I feel your footprints. And because you have dropped from the mind, which only lets you be logic, yes or no, into the heart, it's allowed you to experience things and to push yourself through certain things. And then you've brought up this, you've got this, you're in control. It's not something you just tell yourself. You're making these changes with growth, and then rest. And now you see what you still have to do. Like you're like, okay, I have been simplifying things, but I need to simplify my life a little more. And then there's a lot of things like in your house or wherever, even in your car, and you're letting go of things. So you're like, I don't feel the need. I've lost the connection with these objects per se, and you're letting go. Some of you are in need to be with nature, especially the trees. A time right now is when the trees are beings too, and they need help. Some of these trees are growing out of concrete and they need help. Go put your energy at them. Some of us need water, and some of us need communication. There's on this week you're seeing, I need this. I don't just want this, I need this. So on the third week, you see this and you're like, yeah, for sure. This is what I'm going to do. And you make it happen. You make the decision and you make your desire happen. Let's talk about the 15th, 16th, the 25th, and the 26th. This is a day, these days work together. It's like 2 and 2. So anything you need done on those 2 days or on a day, make it those 2 days, because whatever you don't finish on the 15th, you can finish on the 16th, vice versa. On the 15th, there is like an inner strength in your core. I mean, it's so powerful, and you're like, whoa. And that inner strength that's in your inner core puts you back online. Because, right, you've been resting. It's like one day of doing, one day of not doing. One day of doing, one day of not doing. You come to the 15th and you're like, you get it. And so you're back online. And the 16th, now the 16th is like, it's dumping in more connection. So the connection to the intuition, the connection to the imagination. It's like, you're like, I did not know I could do all of this. Wow. Then therefore, when you don't know something and you find out you can do it, it's like you start redefining who you are. You got to change all your labels. The 17th, lunar eclipse, full moon, it's the harvest moon. On this day, guys, y'all are being highlighted. highlighted so much so that you can move forward faster. Lots of aha moments, then the rest, and then you rest in it to grow forward. Okay? So you're being highlighted to move forward faster, and then you rest, and then you grow forward. No steps back now. There's no, like, some months we take 2 steps forward and a step back. We won't be taking any steps back. We will just be taking step forward because we take the next day to rest. And it's almost not even intentional. The days, that is what the day is going to bring. That's what the energy is going to bring, is a day of rest. Now, when I say that, you can still do things, right? But you know what I mean. The third eye and the solar plexus are going to be really challenged on the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. These chakras are going to actually be challenged all month, but on these specific 4 days, they are going to really, really be challenged. Because, like, as soon as you have connected to all this source energy, so it's going to help you move past the blocks. Like, this harvest moon, from the new moon and from all the work that you have done this month, and then obviously the other months, so that you have connected to the source of this energy, to the source of the energy of the harvest moon. It's going to help you move past the blocks you have set for yourself. And I can tell you, that is a breath of fresh air. The 18th is going to be a busy brain day. You're going to want to shut that thing off, because you're going to want to go over all the things that were downloaded to you and that were dumped in and stuff like that. The 19th and the 20th are rest. And then we move in to the 4th week. Okay, so now you're in the 4th week, and here comes the energy. There's going to be so much energy coming to you guys, because Spirit wants you to have the passion for what you're doing. You're so connected. It's like you're feeling the happiness of the connection, of the space. You're enjoying the space. The relationships are great. Like, they're bringing the energy. So if you are energy sensitive, it's going to be very, very high frequency, and you're going to have so much passion. On the 24th, it's like an emotional self day, and it's a great day for that. So the emotional energy is going to give you emotions, some love. Like, you will see what you are holding and what you are growing. Because of this emotional self day, it's like you just give yourself a lot of love. Give your emotions love. Give them the respect that they deserve. You don't have to sit with it all day, just a few minutes. The 25th is a emotional body day. So connect to your emotional body and listen to it. Also the 26th as well. On the 26th, it's Spirit Day communication. So, your heart centered, connect to your loved ones, talk to them. It'll be a great day to connect with Spirit. And because you're so heart centered, you'll be like, I'm so on point. Like, you are just going to know you're on point. You ain't even going to have to tell nobody. Everybody's going to see that you're so on point. The 26th to the 30th, it's so good. The rest of the month, just connections that you have made now that you're in your heart space are just so freeing. You're like, oh, you're my friend. You're my new friend. I love you so much. I'm so glad we're friends. Like, you just can't get over the new people that are in your life. Like, you've never experienced people like you have now that you are totally in your heart space. For your heart chakra, we want to do green jade. It'll help you stay emotional centered. It'll bring your emotion. It'll bring online your emotional intelligence as you grow. For your third eye and your solar plexus, labradorite, because it's going to shield. It's going to hold your energy so there are no leaks. Like, you're not going to leak out energy anywhere. You're not giving your energy away without purpose. It's connecting you to the purpose of why you are growing and changing. I suggest that we do the 528 hertz. Also, do heart-centered meditation activations. Guys, it's going to be such a beautiful month. I love you guys. Love and light.